Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yes, we are up and running. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. Fight week is upon us. Jihad Tucker will be the last belt before the main event. So that's a good look right there. I'll let the cat out the bag on that. Um, I just came from over there shopping it up with them. A lot of people are in town already. Shout out to Jamel Herring, Jared Anderson. Both of the Davis brothers are in town. Keyshawn and Calvin. So it should be a good week. Should be a good weekend. And I'm gonna highlight a couple of things Friday evening. And you see what I started this off saying my title is, you know, I am the source. Later for classifying me as media because I want to y'all to know this, right? When you see me at these events and you see me getting these interviews, always remember 9 times out of 10, especially with Top Rank or PBC. Well, I don't really cover PBC too much no more, but Top Rank, the PBC events when I did heavy freak with them, Nova, no credentials. That's why I switched over from, if you always remember, when I was killing it hard, it was Jackal Fitness. But I told myself, no more Jackal Fitness, it's the source. Showtime Shanewz Media, right? But more importantly, the Showtime Shanewz Media platform is going to be what it's becoming, the Source Sisters platform for the younger fighters to get exposure. Because when I was, you know, on my journey in the game, I noticed when it comes to YouTube media, right? A lot of YouTube media aren't taken serious. Number one, a lot of YouTube media are basura, trash, sucia, dirty, and when you move like that, the industry looks at all of us like that. So I say, you know what? YouTube, StreamYard, you do pay a little bit for the StreamYard platform, but pretty much YouTube is a free platform to put out your product, to put out your work. So I said I sat back and I used to always I always used to watch. Yes, I sat back and I used to watch different channels, different platforms, and I would like say to myself, why um certain channels, certain you know YouTubers and things of that nature, they don't really discuss, they're not really shine the light on certain fighters and all fighters. It seems to me like they just wait for certain fighters to get hot or they push certain narratives. And I'm only bringing that up because shout out to the OG Lord of the Rings sent me something from our boxing ego. And I hit him back laughing. I said, yo, dude is a weirdo. Yes, straight like that, weirdo. I call it how I call it. Like I said, I've been in the game long enough and been around a lot of these guys, and I see how they carry it as individuals. Dude is a weirdo. Number one, right? Number two, his catalog of work speaks for itself. He's pretty much a agenda agent, what I like to call. He only pushes narratives for certain fighters under certain platforms. Lord of the Rings sent me a video where he's trying to defend Charlo. It's like, dude, how can you defend what is being done? Report the news, or are you working for someone? Because what we have been presented in regards to Charlo is, fights aren't being made for him. He's calling certain people out. He's not getting those fights. But then he turns around and fights guys who, quite frankly, don't fit the profile. But yet you will have channels, like I just said, the weirdo, ego, try to paint a different narrative. No, paint the news. Paint the news. You guys was pushing that Canelo ducked him. Canelo took the Bivo and Triple G money or whatever fights. So you pick the picture that he ducked David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo. But yet the two guys that they're facing, David Lemieux, over the hill, Selecti. Come on, but he's supposed to be a vicious killer. So you know what I did? Like I said, I've been perfecting the sauce, man. Shout out to the Mike Tyson podcast, or I don't know the name of it. I'll just say Mike Tyson podcast. I got a nice reaction video. For those of you that like to report my channel, but a nice reaction video of the Mike Tyson podcast where Mike Tyson had more energy than him in regards to calling out fighters when he referenced the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. Charlo, your energy, you parade around. Shout out to World Combat Sports. World Combat Sports alluded to this a little earlier on his stream. You call yourself a lion. One thing about a lion, a real lion, that's why I am going to stay on your bumper. I'm going to continue to call you Alex the Great. You are a Central Park zoo animal to me. You are a Bronx zoo animal to me. You do not have no real lion instincts in you, because a real alpha lion takes over pride lands. Maybe you are a cub. Maybe, like I said, you are a domesticated big cat. You don't roar, you purr. Brrr, brrr, brrr. So maybe Tom Brown and the PBC will feed you a steak. But a real lion takes over pride lands. They roar. They go into other territories. They conquer. That's why they are called the king of the jungle, which is really not a jungle, but the desert terrain, however you want to look at it. But there is nothing kingly when I look at you, when I see how you conquer, so to say. You are a tamed cat to me, so I will continue to refer to you as Alex the Great. You are Alex the Great. Mike Tyson said, call some of these guys out, call them bitches, call them this. You was mute. Shout out to my man Alex in the building, man. What's going on with you? You was mute. My guy. You was like, I don't know, man. Do you guys want to fight these top guys or not, man? Do you guys want to fight these top guys or not? Or you guys just want to parade around and knock people's phones out their hands and flex on media? Man, please flex on. One day you're going to flex on the right media, right? you're gonna come across a real badass. That like the persona, because like they said, one thing about the universe, right? The energy you give off is the energy you receive. You smack people's phones out their hands, you're very disrespectful. But yet when uh David Benavidez called you a pussy, Mike Tyson, you was on his platform. Mike Tyson gave you every opportunity to call that man a bitch, this, that, and the third. Wasn't in you. I guarantee you, if he would have had David Benavidez on that couch, who he referred to as the Mexican monster, and he told him to say it, because he said it quite frankly, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. So maybe you are, you know. That is what they refer to as lions, pussycats. A big pussy. A man called you that. You said he brings nothing to the table. Like, come on, man. He brings nothing to the table. He's undefeated, two-time champion in a weight class that you have yet to test the waters, but you are a lion, so to say. You are a lion, so to say. Lions take over prides. But you want to see, I'm going to put you on blast, man. You're just looking for a payday. That's it. When Canelo refers to you want payday, he's talking about all y'all, but especially you. You and Boo Boo. Because if you notice, Canelo doesn't fight the brothers. He doesn't fight the brothers. He's definitely referring to you and Boo Boo when he says that you want payday. Because you're fighting at 160, but the moment Canelo offers you a fight, you hop up there in a heartbeat to 168. A man called you a pussy at 168. You was on Mike Tyson's podcast, was sitting next to Paul Pierce, and you stated he brings nothing to the table. He has an undefeated record. Yes, Selecki. That's correct, Alex. He's gonna fight Selecki. Very well selected. Salute to them over there. They select great fruits and cherries and things of that nature over there. Man, I never seen a vegetarian lion in my life, man. But hey, it's the new millennium, you know. It's a lot of vegans in the world. So I guess a lion could be a vegan also. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. But yes, you say David Benavidez, a man that hasn't lost his strap. He was stripped. He was stripped of his strap a couple of times. But he brings nothing to the table. Last time I checked, man, what champions other than J Rock? And you beat J Rock at a smaller weight, 154. Have you really conquered, man? I'm not even gonna go into pulling up box recs and looking for it because you just don't come off to me like that, man. You know, maybe you fight Danny Jacobs now because he's old and doesn't pose much of a threat. You were chasing around Triple G. But why don't you fight Demetrius Andrade? Why don't you fight Demetrius Andrade, man? You know? Why? Because a deal in the past fell through. So that's no reason to fight him. And then when allegedly you get offered whatever 7 million, you say you didn't receive the offer. But yet you're fighting Selecki. Come on, man. These guys are not who they pretend to be. These guys aren't no killers. And quite frankly, the people that push the agenda for you, they've been killing your brand. They've been killing your name because it's only so long fake fighters can pretend. It's only so long fake fighters can pretend. So you're just going to keep sitting around and getting all kind of people to come out for you on social media YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and push out propagandas that you want these big fights, but you're not getting them. But then you turn around and fight Selecki. So that's the biggest name. That's the biggest name you could have got, right? Facts, Alex. I don't know, Alex. Great question, man. That's what you need to pose that to some of these guys, right? That have access to these guys, right? Or claim they have access, or these guys that push these narratives for them. This is the questions that they need to pose, man. Instead of coming on their platforms and lying to fans and dumbing down the sport and the culture, by making it seem like these domesticated kittens are killers. These domesticated kittens, man. Like, one thing I can't take that away from his brother. His brother is willing to put it on the line, but Mike Tyson says something and it shook him up, and then he tried to switch it up and say, I don't have no friends in boxing, just my brother. Mike Tyson, great podcast. He put them on blast. He said, why doesn't Earl Spence go up and fight Charlo? Why don't they make some money? $10 million. $10 million. See? But you get these guys to push it. These guys are making that type of money. Told you they're not. Never have been. Never have been. Because they don't fight nobody. But then they get everybody to push narratives like they some, big willies. But they expose themselves because they all thirsty to fight the real big willie. You know who that is? Saul. Yeah, Saul's the real big willie, man. That's why all these dudes line up. They line up, man. Yes, facts. Thank you, World Combat. He says, question of the month. We need answers from the brothers. Yeah, we do, man. We do, man. Mike Tyson said it best, man. And I was so glad. Shout out to Iron Mike, man. Iron Mike caught the sauce, man. Like, you can't tell me you're my friend. If you were really my friend, fight me. Let's make this money. Let's get this money so I can feed my family. So I can provide for my family if you're my friend. You heard what Mike said. He fought Henry Tillman 3 times. Lost to him twice in the amateurs. That's correct. Then they fought in the pros. And, Tyson got the best of him. But they fought. And that was his friend. That was his friend. And you guys like to go to the clubs and have a drink and get drunk. Fight each other, then go get drunk. Make the most money you ever made. But no, you guys, like I said, you guys ain't into that, man. You guys ain't into that. You guys rather play your little games, get your little narrative pushes to push different storylines and propaganda and national inquiry reporting, things of that nature, and then say guys is ducking you. Guys don't want to fight you. Then you turn around and fight Selecki. Selective. Selective. Yes, selective. Alex said, ain't no Canelo fan, but a lot of these folks ripping Canelo for fighting Europeans and here Charles fighting. Yeah, it's facts. Yo, listen, if Canelo, man, that's why I said, where's the same energy at? Where's the same energy at, right? We're going to shut this down right here, Alex. Check this out, right? The 3 opponents, right? Lemieux, Selecki, and Bevo. Who's fighting the liver, more deadly opponent? Who? Is it Charlo? Is it David Benavidez? Or is it Canelo? But yeah, Canelo is ducking. He is running. He is hiding. Last time I checked, I'll tell you what, man. I will put my house on it that Canelo would mop the floor with Selecki and David Lemieux. And now if he had either one of those two, How do you think the narratives would be right now? But yet he's fighting Bevo. Bevo at light heavyweight. Can't make this up, man. These guys need to keep that same energy. But great point, Alex. Thank you for that. Everybody out here is not deaf, dumb, and blind. But yes, it needs to be more accountability. I know a lot of you guys done took the blue pill instead of the red pill, and you guys are so caught up in this matrix YouTube. There's too many narrative pushing stations and channels that dumb the culture down. Instead of channels holding fighters accountable. Because listen, man, David Benavidez is not in the clear on this either. He's fighting David Lemieux. He's fighting David. Yeah, these guys always claim to be the best fighters, right? But they don't fight one another, man. They don't fight one another, man. They do not fight one another, man. That's a fact, man. You World Combat, you the only one, man. It's you and a couple other handfuls, coach. It's a couple of Jedi Knights that I like to call. But this YTC is the dark side. It's more dark side agents in this, and it's just sad. And they got the sport where it got the sport at. And then guys get mad because they say, "Oh, you're a top ranked guy. Yeah, this guy." No, I'm a purist. Like I said, shout out to Mike Tyson. My uncles and family members hung around him. That's the era I'm used to. You see, did you hear his mentality when he was interviewing Charlo? Like, I'm fighting just to fight to know who the best is. To know who the best is, man. You dudes don't do that no more, man. It's business. But it's not even business with y'all. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you're not really getting the bag. It is, yo. Tyson killed y'all today when he said that. Why don't these two fight each other and make 10 million? Yeah. Instead of parading around with the look. Like I said, these guys have the look, but do they have the real purse? Sure don't. You know who got the real purse? Fuck you, pay me. There ain't no back end with him. Ain't no back end with him. And I tell you what, his upfront guaranteed crushes their back end theory to the ground. Whatever they get on the back end doesn't even come close to what he gets on the front end, guaranteed. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Salute to J.A. in the building. I see you, brother. But yes, we got to hold these fighters accountable, man. And we need to start holding these channels accountable, man. You know? Like, see, I come on here just to shake shit up and rattle cages. You know? Because like I said, I watch everybody. Yes, Jihad Tucker's up Saturday. Facts of life. We are to fight right before the main event. And I don't know if I was supposed to tell that, but hey, what do I know? You know, we had to fight right before the ESPN primetime call. What is that time? 10 o'clock. So I think we'd be up like 8 something, 9ish. You know, they know. I'm gonna tell you something, man. They're getting the vision, man. They know Jihad is a showstopper. So by the time Jihad is gonna be fighting, the Hula Theater will be nice and packed. Because they know we coming to put on a show. They know we coming to shut it down. Our last time at the Hula Theater, if you watched The Source, and I showed you the crowd, and I showed you how they were screaming. I showed you how brothers was in there like, John Chuck in the house. Yeah. They know we tear it down. We tearing it down, man. We coming for everything, you know? But salute to you, J8. Salute to World Combat Sports. Yes, Jihad is on their necks, man. We are on their necks. Shout out to our opponent, Tracy Magruder. Like I alluded to earlier, it's never personal. It's only business. And we are in the hurt business. And you are going to get hurt Saturday night. But after the fight, everything will be all right. Hopefully you caught that sauce. But yes, when Jihad Tucker's time comes, what's going on, CEO? When Jihad Tucker's time comes, you know, the girls are popping in here now. Say what's up to the people since you want to pop in here. Okay, you have an attitude. But yes, back to these fighters, man. I don't want to lose track of that because this is a heavy sauce that is was just on my mind, man. We really need to start holding these guys accountable, these channels accountable, because these channels are part of the problem too. Because they are so quick to sell their soul for a view, or to they I guess a lot of these like I said, these channels, man, they can't really speak the real, you know. They can't really speak the real because I guess, like I said, when you are a pawn in the game, you gotta go with however you are moved as a piece. Yes, appreciate you, D-Ray Promotions. It's up, man. It's up, man. It's on. Yo, your boy. I'm gonna get Jamel Herring to shout you out. Jamel Herring is in town. All the guys are in town, man. Should be up, man. And when I show you my accommodations for the weekend, it's just to inspire and motivate my peoples, the ones that I feel are like me that's doing this. I'm going to show you this, right? When cause I'm gonna do a couple of source talks from my quarters for the weekend, and I want to do this to inspire my peoples because I want to show you how whether they put a hold on you or attempt to put a hold on you, never let that discourage you, right? Because here it is. It's 2022, right? I'm gonna do a couple source talks, Friday, Saturday, things of that nature. But I can remember being in the game, like I said, and all frontline media. See a lot of these YouTubers that you guys love to support and listen to. They not on this level, never will be. They not in this type of atmosphere. I can recall, and I'm going to really put this out there for the peoples. I can recall some of these same hotels. Like I said, I've been to MGM Grand Suites, all kind of suites now. But I can recall, sitting in the hotel lobbies, on a recon mission. I'm gonna use my man World Combat's terminology, recon, like figuring out what elevated type moves the fighters is coming out of just to get some sauce, to get some interviews. I'm going from that to the suites, man. I'll be in the suites now, man. This is gonna be my fourth Jihad Tucker fight, fourth or fifth. Yeah, I think fifth. This is his fifth. I did a couple in Vegas, upstate. Yeah, but I'm gonna show y'all, man. And like I said, this isn't this is to inspire my peoples, man. This is to inspire y'all that you guys do not have to go with the flow of following or thinking you need to be part of something to be accepted. Well, I'm gonna show you some real gems, and I don't do the super chat thing. I don't do this or that. I do me. I do the source. No credentials, but I still get the hottest interviews, hottest drops, all that, things of that nature. Sit ringside, get the celebrities, the quote unquote celebrities that you guys are in tune with, that you love, to give it up, things of that nature. Shout out to Travis Bryan in the building. He said, "What up, Jackal?" Yes, the Jackal days is over. But salute to the Jackal. Carl Frampton and the other guy. wherever he's at. But yes, man, Saturday, Friday, Jihad Tucker's marching, man. Jihad Tucker is marching, yes. Yes, Coach Reen, are you okay? Coach Reen, come here. Are you okay?
No.
You're not okay?
No.
All right, get in here with your sister then. Yes, the girls, man. They are on deck. They was just with Bam Bam. Bam Bam is Jihad Tucker's baby brother. He will be a world champion too. Very rough.
And Marley.
Yes, Marley too. Yes, Marley.
It's like a middle child.
Yes, we're gearing up for the Nationals with Jamali Tucker. That is, I believe, the 23rd to the 30th, Cleveland. East 99. Yes, Cleveland. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony. We will be in Cleveland, man. Yeah, this is our second, man. We listen. World Combat set the bar high. We won 6 this year, man. It's like I got 6 people in the building right now. We won 6 fights, man. We're going. This will be our second in the 3rd month. That's the pace we are shooting for. 6, man. They gave Xander 6, 5 or 6. Why can't they give the Tucker Sauce that, man? If we keep knocking them down and knocking them out, and the fans love it, that's what they got to do. That's what they got to do. Coach Reen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Can you tell them about the room that you're going to be staying in?
They have a balcony.
Yeah, say that again.
Balcony.
That's correct. That is correct. What's wrong? What's wrong? So why are you crying?
Oh.
You're tired. Go lay down. Go lay down. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. No. Go.
This is the word I was about to say.
No, it's okay. Go. Yes, Coach Reen on the scene. You guys love that spot right there, huh? Everybody loves that spot.
No, it's like always at the corner.
Yes. So are you ready to work this weekend, Coach Reen? Because I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you guys to work. Daddy,
Daffodil.
Daffodil will be all right.
No.
Should be all right.
Feed her.
Should be all right, man.
Feed her.
I'll come back and feed her when you guys are asleep. I'll come back and feed her.
And the cat.
The cat will be all right too.
Well, she doesn't eat all her food, so she'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll be all right. We'll only be going for what? Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday. They'll be all right.
So
don't call animal protection on us. Now, Uncle Kevin and Andrew are supposed to stop by anyway. Yeah, so they'll take care of them. Appreciate you, Alex. Thank you for stopping through, man. Yeah, I told you, we're looking for 5 or 6, man. 5 or 6 is the magic number, D-Ray. Right now we on 2. Go ahead.
Or 101.
Yes, 101. Yes.
I could count to 200.
That's good. Count to more than that.
200.
Yeah, but Friday, man, I'm out, man. Gotta pack these bags tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna be in a cool new room.
That's right.
Balcony.
Yes. Yes. But we're gonna be working now.
Why are you trying for balcony? And
yes.
I like when they're swinging on there. Little swing things. You can just sit down and swing.
See, this you hear what my kids are saying? This is the best part of the experience and the journey. Because now they are getting to experience that.
The other best part, there's a TV.
Yes.
They can watch channels on. And that's the best part.
Yes.
Those two are the best part. But my favorite one is the balcony.
Yes.
It never had a balcony.
Yes.
That's true. But
yes. Great. See, this is the best part of the journey. You see how they are experiencing this, right? So when I say the Source Sisters, aka Boxing Babies, you know the vibes, man. Salute to you, D-Ray Promotion. Listen, we are going to wrap this up because I'm getting the cue that snowfall is on, man. I gotta watch my show. Hopefully, like I said, this weekend I will inspire many, you know, the same way I was inspired, because change is needed amongst the media, so to say, YouTube, whole boxing community. You know how I like to say, fire them all. Coach Reen, do you want to close us out?
Yeah.
Close us out, Coach Reen. You got the floor. They can hear you. The microphone is on.
God.
They can hear you. Close us out, Coach Reen. You got the floor.
There you go.
That's
it for today. We're gonna be leaving tomorrow. Screw
you. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Holla. Yeah, we're gonna be shutting it down. Is it shut down yet?
Not yet, man. Tell them. School you.
This is your boy Jamel Silverfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Silverfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.